And they're off. Macho Villa and Easy Big Boy. Easy Big Boy comes bounding out of there. Quickly in front, Knack Bolt is on the move up into second. Macho Villa comes away third. Damon's Bound picking it up, advancing up into fourth. Blocked is now fifth. He's a good dancer in between while sixth. Confidence Game comes away seventh. Frosted Departure is eighth by 3. Mayfield Strong ninth and toward the rail. Overly Doros Racing in 10th by 2 more. Capacity is at the back as the field hits the far turn run. 21-4. A sharp opening quarter as they round the far turn. Knack Bolt going head to head with Easy Big Boy. Macho Villa comes on 3 wide. Damon's Mound comes on 4 wide. And Confidence Game comes on 5 wide behind them. At the quarter pole, Damon's Mound willingly has come on to take the lead and takes off for the wire. 5 lengths in front, just like that. Easy Big Boy left behind in second. Confidence Game trying to come on late with He's a Good Dancer, and so too Blocked, but they are all chasing Damon's Mound in a flashy performance. Rambles home to win it by 12. Easy Big Boy was second, Confidence Game was third, and Blocked was fourth. And they're off. Augusta's Blue mid-pack bounces out near the top. Confidence Game with some speed as well. Stormin' Army is there, so too Simovic on the far outside, and Gaslight Dancer comes on through to challenge for the top spot as well. Down the backstretch run, 3 across. Confidence Game, Gaslight Dancer, and Stormin' Army right there. Those 3 across the track. They've gone 4 clear of Augusta's Blue, 4th and down toward the rail. Simovic is racing in 5th. California Twirl in between 6th. 7 lengths back. Frank Saunders racing on the outside, 7th of Accident, who's 8th by 4. Shebway struggling back in 9th. Father Delay in 10th. Tex Coco and American Dollars. 21-3 was the quarter. Confidence Game comes away with the lead at the quarter pole. Confidence Game off the turn in front by 2, now by 3. Stormin' Army's running on from second. Simovic is there. California Twirl down toward the rail. Frank Saunders in tight, trying to weave up on through. 1 furlong to go. Confidence Game is still clear by 3. Simovic wanders over toward the rail. Then it's Frank Saunders. The rest with a lot to do. Too much to do, in fact, to catch Confidence Game, who scores on the wire by 4 in the end. Simovic was second. Frank Saunders was third. Shebway rallied for 4th. And they're off. And Echo again for that outside post, sent on for speed right off the mark. Jace's Road is there, so too Curly Jack, and Damon's Mound comes on through. Here's Damon's Mound with a forward position for the run to the opening turn. In fact, has come on through to take the lead. So Damon's Mound's going to set the pace. Jace's Road is a stalking second. Tight Duke tucks up into third. Haystrike toward the inside is 4th. Echo again is 3 or 4 wide in 5th. Curly Jack shuffled back into 6th. Confidence Game is wide in 7th. A very tight pack up top. A break of 2 from there to Jin Tong. And 3 back to Honed the Trailer. Damon's Mound bounding along down the backstretch run. Sharp opening quarter, 23-2. There's 5 furlongs to go. Echo again has advanced up on the outside, and so now these 2 are head-in-head for the lead with 4 furlongs to go. Damon's Mound and Echo again races on to the far turn. 2 lengths back to Jace's Road. Game on the outside is now 4th. Haystrike toward the inside, racing 5th. Curly Jack has asked for more speed, 6th. Jin Tong, Zaitzu, and at the back is Honed. Round the far turn. Echo again, and Damon's Mound knocking heads to the quarter pole. Damon's Mound on the inside, set down for the drive. Echo again is right there. They're shoulder to shoulder off the turn, top of the stretch now. Echo again's in front. Damon's Mound is back into second. Closers coming quickly. Here's Curly Jack. Here's Jason's Road. Here's Hone down the outside. In behind it's Hayes Strike. There's 1 furlong to go. And Curly Jack has come away with the lead. Jason's Road rallying inside. Hone down the center. Final 16th. It's Curly Jack digging in. Hone trying to get by second, but it will be Curly Jack from off the pace to win it. Hone was second. Jason's Road was third. Hayes Strike was fourth.
They're off. There's Forbidden Secret out for the lead from the inside. Forbidden Secret immediately to the front. And here comes Nitro Man being ridden along here early to catch up with the leader just off his flank into the first turn. Zaitsu going to be out the center of the track, a close third. And then Bourbon Spirit down toward the inside in fourth. Traffic Master is fifth. Confidence Game moves by on the outside, 1 spot from sixth. American Blaze moves behind him in seventh, and a gap of 3.5 more lengths back to Moe's Treasure in eighth between horses. Hayes Strike, who broke last, is ninth, picks up 1 position on the outside, and Redeemer is now 10th and last. The opening quarter went in 23.54 seconds. Forbidden Secret the leader. Forbidden Secret leads it by 2 lengths. Zaitsu goes second by 2.5. Confidence Game third. Traffic Master moves by to his inside from fourth. American Blaze fifth up on the outside, followed by Nitro Man, who's now dropping out toward the back of the pack. Bourbon Spirit and Moe's Treasure move by that one. Redeemer has to thread the needle from last, moves up 2 positions into 8th. Hayes Strike is 9th. Nitro Man now last, 47.74 seconds for the first half mile. Forbidden Secret leads. Forbidden Secret leads it by nearly 3 lengths around the far turn as Traffic Master is being asked for more, but yet to respond. Then a gap of nearly 4 more lengths back to Confidence Game, who's starting to catch up to at least battle for second, but still well behind the leader. 8 lengths from the lead, and we're into the short stretch here. Forbidden Secret has gotten away with a widening 7-length margin back to Traffic Master in second, Confidence Game in third. Redeemer has gone to fourth on the outside of Moe's Treasure in fifth. Forbidden Secret, though, still has a 7-length advantage, an ongoing battle for second, well behind Forbidden Secret. Irad Ortiz Jr. aboard for his second win of the day. Close for second, either Confidence Game or Traffic Master for runner-up. Behind that pair, Redeemer was fourth.
There in the gate. And they're off, and it shows off near the back of the pack. Confidence Game breaks out on top and quickly races to the front. Trace Olace toward the inside as a ways second, but it's Confidence Game into the first turn, crossing over and clearing the field. Confidence Game shows the way. Trace Olace runs in second. Rocket Can up to be third on the outside. 2 lengths back to Must Be the Money in between of Highway Robber and Moe's Treasure. They are racing about 5 lengths off the lead, 5th and 6th. A break of 3 back to Hit Show, who settles in about 8 lengths off the leaders to the backstretch run. 3 more lengths back to 10 Days Later, and 5 back to Traffic Master in a strung out field after an opening quarter and a swift 23-2. Confidence Game steps out now. 3-length lead down the backstretch run. Trace Olace is on the chase with Rocket Can. There's second and third. There's now 4 furlongs remaining. Highway Robber nudged along fourth and toward the rail. Moe's Treasure's up into 5th. 10 Days Later advancing inside 6 of Must Be the Money. Hit Show is wide on the far turn, still 9 lengths behind. Traffic Master's picking it up from the back as well. So round the far turn, here comes Rocket Can revving up and coming after Confidence Game. These two head to head heading for the quarter pole. 10 Days Later's on the scene now. 3rd and 4 lengths behind, they're off the turn. Rocket Can rolls up and grabs the lead. Confidence Game fights back at the rail. These two shoulder to shoulder, 1 furlong to go. 10 Days Later, 3rd and trying to close in. Down to the final 16th. Confidence Game fights back to a narrow lead. Rocket Can desperately trying to get by. 10 Days Later, flying finish. Down to the wire. Confidence Game. A gutsy winner there. Rocket Can was second. 10 Days Later, 3rd. Hit Show managed 4th.
And they're off. End of the comp stakes. Echo again. Dennington, Bromley, and Confidence Game is quick to engage these as they Race toward the first turn, and two fills in the black cap. As they enter the first turn, it's Echo again, with Bromley in between horses, and Confidence Game is in the three path, 7 furlongs to run. There comes the gray Dennington, two fills is outside that, while settled back by Luis Saez, the favorite. Instant Coffee trails as they go to the back of this historic New Orleans track. It's Echo again. So Echo again leads the Lecomte for Tyler Gaffalione. The first quarter covered in 24.20 seconds. It's Echo again. Echo again in front here. Bromley by 3/4 of a length with Confidence Game right near the pace. Echo again, Bromley and Confidence Game for the run to the half-mile pole with Dennington a ground-saving fourth. Sheriff Liberian two fills, 5 lengths off this leader. It's still Echo again with inside 4 furlongs to run. The trailer is Instant Coffee. Half-mile for the front runner. Echo again, 47.19 seconds. They round the far turn. Echo again as Confidence Game now makes this bid for James Graham. Midpoint on the turn. It's Echo again. Confidence Game. And here's two fills, who's ranging up on the outside. Two fills making 3-path progress, and Instant Coffee is gaining as the pace starts to percolate. They turn for home 3/4 in 1 minute 12.02 seconds. It's two fills. Instant Coffee charging hard on the outside. Echo again led, but is dropped back. They come down to this final Fairgrounds furlong, and here's Instant Coffee, who's been lifted to the lead by Luis Saez from two fills. Second toward the inside. They're close to home. It's Instant Coffee. Instant Coffee wins the Lecomte Stakes by 3. Two fills was second. Confidence Game third, and Dennington finished fourth.
There's the rebel yell from the Oakland Park crowd. Frosted Departure and Giant Mischief, a hard scent, powerful. These three quickest. Verifying away in fourth. Then comes Confidence Game and Bourbon Bash. Talladega just outside of him. Reincarnate and Event Detail, and the early trailer is Red Route 1, and they turn to the backstretch with lots of speed on. It is powerful, 3/4 of a length in front of Frosted Departure in second. Verifying and Stablemate. Giant Mischief are third and fourth, and 2 from the front. It's 2.5 back to Confidence Game. Gun Pilots at the rail, 6th and 4 off the lead. Then 2-2, Talladega and Bourbon Bash. Reincarnate has 10 lengths to make up. He's a length in front of Event Detail. Desperately last is Red Route 1. 1/2 mile to go in the 63rd Rebel. Frosted Departure and Powerful. Verifying and Giant Mischief. Watching those two from the front. Gun Pilot has moved at the rail. He's 5th now from Confidence Game. At the back of the pack still are Reincarnate, Event Detail, and Talladega around the far turn in the Rebel. Frosted Departure just in front of Powerful. Giant Mischief gets first crack at him, and here's Giant Mischief. Confidence Game is 3 deep. 2 back to Gun Pilot. Talladega is next. Reincarnate still has a long way to come, and Giant Mischief off the top of the turn is joined by long shot Confidence Game. And Confidence Game is now a length and a half in front. Reincarnate is trying to split horses to the outside, and Red Route 1 from the back of the pack. It is Confidence Game. Red Route 1 moves into second. Confidence Game, Red Route 1, Confidence Game! The 63rd Rebel goes to Confidence Game over Red Route 1. Reincarnate was third, and Verifying finished fourth.